Hey everyone, it's Elsie here. And why am I cutting that out so slowly? I don't know what I was doing there. Anyway, hi, it's Elsie, and I am catching up on all my process videos at the moment. So this one was for Citrus Twist, and it's using the Emerson kit, and which was November's kit. And I loved this kit. Just came like the thing of it that I found with Citrus Twist kits is that they come with like lots of little bits and pieces that are like really unique, and um, they're just kind of very inspiring, I find. So we get a lot of like there was a lot of wood grain and sort of like autumnal and outdoorsy kind of things in the kit. And yeah, so I kind of had these feathers left over from one of my previous layouts that I didn't end up using. I didn't actually end up using them on this one, I don't think. But yeah, this layout came together pretty easily actually. So yeah, I really like it. I don't know what I was saying. I'm so blur all over the place today. Um, yeah, so I decided to make a giant arrow because I had these feathers and I thought, what could I use feathers for? And then I was like, oh, arrows. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I don't know why. I ended up, we always get some white cardstock and then some cream or vanilla, I can't remember the name of it, cardstock in each kit. And yeah, the vanilla just kind of worked well. I don't want to go for white because I don't know, I was kind of going for the more like rustic and sort of outdoorsy thing. Because this kit's called Emerson, so it's after Ralph Waldo Emerson. Yep, that's his name. And yeah, I just kind of grabbed the sort of darker colours of the kit, I guess. So like the wood grains and the browns and the sort of more natural colours, I guess. Although, yeah, you know what I mean. The more earthy things. So I ended up using 2 photos of my little brothers, and when they were actually little and not 6'4". Yeah, and they're really cute photos, and I've just had them for ages, and just waiting for a layout where I could use both of them at the same time because it looks cute, I think, because they're kind of like very similar photos. So yeah, and the perks of being related to me means that these weren't in an album before and now they are. So, brothers, if you're watching, you won't be watching, but you're welcome. Yeah, so what I'm doing is that I'm cutting out some feather shapes, and these are very basic feather shapes. I mean, to be honest, you could go a bit more fancy with the feathers, but you still get the idea. So basically, all I did was draw like a kind of leaf shape and then like cut little notches into the side of them, and then maybe have like a few fluffy bits down at the end. And that kind of worked. And I didn't stitch the feathers. I know. I went around them in pen, so that is always an option if you don't want to stitch everything in sight. Like I usually do. I do end up still stitching on this layout, but you know, I didn't stitch the feathers, so we're making progress here on the not stitching everything. But I mean, I really enjoy stitching. So anyway, rambling. So I'm clustering the feathers. I think I put 5 on the end of the arrow, and then yeah, just sticking them down on the end of the arrow, and it's quite a giant arrow. I don't know whether I would have made it smaller, because it is kind of like the main focal point of the page. So yeah, I kind of like it. I like it. And I'm going for a kind of like shelf design. I think that's what it's called. So the arrow is my shelf. Yes. I'm wrapping some string. I don't know, very like rough natural string that I just had in my stash around the end of the thing and tying a little bow because that's cute. Now what am I doing? Oh, I did some splattering and went a bit too crazy. But I just grabbed like my blue shades. So hang on, let me just find what I actually used. I used my Dilutions Cracked Pistachio. Did I use green? I don't think I did use green. I think I used Peacock Heidi Shine and Gold Heidi Shine. And maybe some Navy Heidi Shine. I just used Heidi Shine basically and Dilutions. So yeah, I really like that colour combination. And I think I changed. I think I did another sheet. I decided that I did too much splattering and then did less splattering on another sheet, and I'll use that for something else. I think we shall see. Yep, I did. So you can't even really see the splatters now, but I like that. It just kind of gives the effect of some splattering. So in the pattern paper play thing, there were these little like there was that Maggie Holmes paper, the one with all the strips, and I just cut a load of like the blue strips and just nestled them into the sides of the photos. Also popped them up on foam, did my usual thing, and I think I must have skipped forward a bit because my title is at the bottom of the arrow, and I decided to use that Chamel glitter thicker, which I love. I just love that set. And Adventure, and I was just going to keep it that, and then I thought, oh no, let's add another little thing. So I used a font called Shorelines and just stitched Is Out There. So Adventure is out there, because I love that quote, and it's from Up. And any quote that just comes from Pixar, I just immediately love, because I'm a bit of a Pixar thing, and this is horribly out of focus. I'm sorry. But yes, so I felt like it was a bit not cohesive. It wasn't cohesive enough. So I decided to do some swells from the title and kind of have that sort of connecting everything. And I used like this really dark navy thread. It almost looks black, but it's actually like bluey. So yes. I'm also, why am I doing that before I'm stitching? Anyway, added some like of the puffy stickers, which were the Pink Paisley Outfitters stickers, and they're really cute. They had some really lovely little symbols on them, so I just grabbed like the star and the camera and maybe something else, but I can't remember. We also got some Fancy Pants cork stickers, and yeah, they were really nice because they were kind of like brown and earthy and corky, so they went with all the colours, you know what I mean. And then I'm just punching out some like little stars and butterflies to scatter around, and yeah, what else do I, oh yes, I decided that it kind of looked a bit too floaty and needed something to ground it, and I'm not really one for adding like border, like paper border or anything, you know what I mean. But yeah, for this I felt like it needed it. It just needed something to kind of finish it off, and yeah, I ended up using that beautiful blue paper that I was just punching out there, and putting like some strips at the side, and I ended up really liking the way that looked. So yeah, it's a bit different, this layout, from my usual I don't actually know whether it is, because I still did like sort of like a paper piecing thing and stitching and sequins and stars and stitching, you know, I did my usual thing, but it's just, I don't know, it feels a bit more different this one. I don't know why. But yeah, I really like it. Someone asked me as well the other day if I would do more boy layouts, and so I guess this is kind of a boy layout. I don't really go by colour. If I wanted to make this layout pink, I would have, whether it had my brothers on or not. They would have just had to deal with it. But yeah, this is a very non-pink, mint and yellow and layout. So there's that. I'm progressing. Not really. Actually, my next layout will be not very pink. It will have some pink in it, but it will have less pink. So, oh dear. Yeah, just gluing the sides on. So it's just that tiny bit of blue, but I just think it makes it all work. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Yeah. Bye. Oh, that was weird. Okay, bye.